Today we're going to do the song My Worth Is Not in What I Own. So we're looking at the signs here. Remember, I'm left-handed, so mirror image me if you're right-handed. All right, so it starts with my worth is not in what I own. So we have my worth. It's the opposite movement of family. So family takes F's and starts up here and goes down, ending with the little fingers touching. Worth is the opposite. It's still F's, but you start with your little fingers touching and you come up like that. So it's just like family, but in reverse. So my worth is not, you can do the in or leave it out. For what I own, you can do what, but I'm going to do things instead. And you could do things with both hands if you wanted, or you can do one hand. So my worth is not in things I own or I have. So you can use the letter I, or you can even bring it to you like that. This is have. So I'm going to be doing have. You could do something like this if you wanted instead, but I'm going to say what I have, or things I have. Not in the strength of flesh and bone. So not, again, I'm going to leave out little words like in, but you can put it in if you want to. In the strength of flesh. A couple things you could do for flesh. I'm going to do this, which literally means flesh. It can also mean meat. So if you were going to eat meat, you could do the same thing. Your thumb and forefinger. It's like holding onto a piece of meat. You could do this for flesh instead if you wanted to. So flesh and bone. So what I mostly see for bone is to take double X's like that and do this. Bone. Now I did see somebody do this for bone, but this is generally what I see. But in the costly wounds of love at the cross. So, but in the costly. For costly, I'm doing expensive, and there are some variations to that. So what I'm going to do is like pick up money, and some people just stop with that. Just expensive. It's like it's a lot of money that you've picked up, and some people will toss it then. Expensive. It's kind of like you're throwing money away. It's too expensive. So so you can do it either way. You can just pick it up like this, or you can pick it and throw it away. In the costly wounds, I'm going to do hurt of love at the cross. You can do at like this. You put your fingertips at your other hand, or you can leave that out. And then you have the cross. My worth is not in skill or name. So my worth again is not, this is skill, or skill. And then, or name, so you can do name like this. In win or lose, so here's my win, here's lose. In pride or shame, so this is pride, and this is shame. You can do shame with just one hand if you want, or this is like the blood going into the cheeks, making you blush. Shame. But in the blood of Christ that flowed at the cross. But, and again, you can leave that in if you want. Blood of Christ that flowed. So I'm going to make it flow out of his side. You don't have to do that. That's just how I'm showing the flowing at the cross. So again, you can leave off at, and there's cross. Okay, now for the chorus. I rejoice in my Redeemer. So I Rejoice. This is with R's. Rejoice. This is like happy. Excited uses the middle finger. Excited. So R, rejoice. Same motion. Rejoice. In, you can leave that out. My Redeemer. It's a redeem person. That's the same sign as save. Save is with S's. Redeem is with R's. Redeem, and you have to put the person ending on it for redeemer. Otherwise, it's just redeem. Greatest treasure. So there are different ways you can do this. For greatest, you can make this sign for great, or you can do with G's and do the same kind of motion, making it big. And then to do the EST ending, you can do this. So greatest, or you could say best. This is good and bad. So you have good, you have better, and then best is to do better, and then do this thumb going up puts that superlative on it. So that's best. So you could do great or greatest, or you can do best. And then for treasure, this is what I usually do for treasure. But you could also, in this case, use blessing, like my best blessing. And remember, blessing is when you put your thumb here and then your wrists turn out, and it's like you're touching the top of someone's head. It's like the laying on of hands to give a blessing. So you can do I rejoice in my Redeemer, best blessing. Or you can say greatest treasure, which means gain. Or you can mix and match, and you can say best treasure or greatest blessing, whatever you want to do. Wellspring of my soul. Now for wellspring, you have this coming out of your soul, this wonderful gift from God, this blessing. Just this is spring. And so basically I'm doing that motion here like it's coming out of me. So wellspring, it's coming out of me, of my soul. I will trust in him no other. You can leave out the will if you want to. That's just a little bit into the future. That's future, but will is just a little bit. I will. So showing the future tense, but you can leave that out if you want to. Trust in him. So we have trust. So I always touch the forehead, and because it involves thinking and relying on him. Trust in him, or you might prefer to do like trust and point to him that way, in him. No other. No other. Other. If you come down, that's any. But if you go back, that's other. So any other. No other. My soul is satisfied. You just start up here and come down. Satisfied in him alone. Next verse. As summer flowers we fade and die. So as summer flowers, you can do like summer flowers that way, or you could do the sign for the same, where the same as summer flowers. So summer is the same as hot. So it's like you're rubbing the sweat off your brow. Summer, hot, and it certainly is hot this summer. Summer flowers. For flowers, you smell. It's like you're putting the flowers to your nose and you smell. So you only need to do it once. Flowers. We fade and die. So for fade, this is the same as perish. So I have my thumb at my baby finger, and I bring it across all of my fingers until it's like out here. Fade. I'll do it done this way so you can see better. Fade and die. Fame, youth, and beauty hurry by. So for fame, I'm going to do success or fame. They're the same thing. You start here and kind of circle up. Fame. For youth, you come up like this. Youth. Not to be confused with animal, which you put your hands in the same position, but you go this way. And for tired, you go down. It's like, oh, I'm so tired. So youth is like this. So you have a vibrancy there with the youth. And beauty. So for beauty, you start with your hand like this at your chin, open it up, and come around your face. Beauty. Beauty. For hurry by, you could actually do fade for that. Fame, youth, and beauty, fade. But I've already used fade, so I'm going to actually just do the sign for hurry, which you take H's, and it's like hurry. So hurry. But life eternal calls us at the cross. So we have our but again. Life eternal. You can do ease or you can do forever with a Y. Eternal. Calls to us at the cross. So you could do this for call. Calls to us at the cross. I will not boast in wealth or might. So I can leave out the will, not. For boast, it's kind of like you're taking your suspenders, like that. Some people I've seen do it lower. I like to do it up here, but boast. I usually do it one thumb and then the other thumb. Don't usually have time to boast too much. So boast. In wealth, for wealth, this is kind of like costly, except that you've got the money and it's like you're letting it fall into your hand. All this wealth. It's like you've got a chest full of gold and you're playing with the money. So wealth. Or might. Or human wisdom's fleeting light. So for human wisdom's, I'm going to do the H to come up for human. You could say people's wisdom if you wanted to. Human. This is wisdom. You take an X like this. You don't want to turn it out because that would be Egypt. So this is wisdom. It's kind of like the sign for need, except it's here at the head. So wisdom. Fleeting light. So I'm going to do short light, and this is, so you take 2 fingers and 2 fingers. This kind of looks like name, except that you do that. And you could go back and forth and say short this way. But for short time, what I've been seeing is to go out fast, quickly, like that. Short time. Okay, because this could mean all kinds of short. But you don't want to just come down because that means name. So short, short. Light. But I will boast in knowing Christ at the cross. But I will boast in knowing Christ at the cross. Okay. Then it repeats the chorus that we've already learned, and for sake of time, because I have to stay under 15 minutes, let's do the last verse here. 2 wonders here that I confess. Now you could do confess this way with a C, like speak, or you can do like this, like you're spilling your guts, like I'm sharing my heart. Confess my worth and my unworthiness, not worth. My value fixed, this is value, take F's, value, fixed, firm. My ransom, that's my price paid at the cross. Gotta go.